everybody. Part 3 of the Plast to Oil video. In the previous video I explained a little bit about the mixture of the plastic and how it actually becomes like this. Today we will follow the next step of the procedure of the Plast to Oil. The plastic follow the excavator. The excavator will put it into this funnel here. The funnel puts it into an Archimedes wheel, a snail inside here. When the reactor, this unit here, need to be filled again and again and again, we open it with air. So a closing and open mechanism will actually let it do the job. Every time we open, we need to have a chute of nitrogen going in, because when we open the valve, the heat will go up. The reason for the heat is that we have up to 1200 degrees as a maximum, but normally if it is not thermoplastic, we will run around 900 degrees. So when we open here, actually the heat will penetrate up. So we need to close it down with nitrogen. Nitrogen is dry air. It have no water, have no nothing, and it will actually keep the heat in. So when the plastic is put into the reactor, we close the valve again, and then the vaporization will actually start. During the process, when the plastic is reach a certain temperature, the gas will go out through this pipe here. The pipe will then go into a cooling chamber 1, 2, and 3. The outlook for the cooling chamber will be, in this first case, actually kerosene. The second case will be petroleum. The third case will be a mixture of petroleum and diesel. Our end product in this case here for the next step is the syngas. The syngas we will store it in the tank behind me here. The syngas is under pressure, and at the same time it is being cooled down. The syngas is an explosive gas, so we need to handle it with precautions and with care. For now I have my system 1 up and running, and I have the products out of this that I want. It means again, we are taking oil from Mother Nature, we are changing the oil into plastic. Now we are changing the plastic back into oil, and the byproduct of this is syngas. All our energy again comes from our renewable wind systems. It means that it comes from wind turbines who put the power into storage, and then we take the storage to fire this baby up. It means it is a green process from A to Z. One of the safety features in this is that we actually change the air inside this house completely every minute. It means that air in, air out, air in, air out, blah, 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 blah. We need that because if there is a leakage or if there is something going on, we literally need to take the air out very fast. One of the things to protect the environment outside is we have a special feature in the airlock. Follow me. In this airlock, we have a red warning signal. It means that at this point here, the air is being changed and new air comes in. The reason for this is I don't want the smell of syngas, I don't want the smell of anything to come in to the surrounding areas outside the lab. So in 30 seconds, this one here will turn green, and then we can actually open the next door. It have a safety feature also if something happens, so we can go out. But the safety feature is an emergency button, so all the magnetic valves stops. Everybody keep following, looking, and for the next presentation I will show you part 4 and explain to you how we make hydrogen, and explain to you why hydrogen mixed with this syngas actually is the future of the world seen with our eyes. Thank you, and see you next week.